If you're like me, you probably spent a lot of your life basically living in fear. Fear that a diet won't work. Fear of just not being part of society. Fear of just simply not blending in at school. And fear of what will happen in the future. So in this video, we just want to have a few thoughts for people that's going through this sort of emotional turmoil in your life, just to let you know is that you're not alone. There's other people suffering and in exactly the same position as what you are.
The We Can't Spell Success Without You PowerPlan project presents
The Fear of Obesity. In the young and old. Weight gain with failed diets. Resulting in no escape. Until now.
So from my personal experience, and there's videos about it, is that when I was young, I just had this position where every time I wanted to lose weight, I simply couldn't. I personally became aware of it probably about 8 years old, where you suddenly felt as though, I'm a bit of a big lad. Everybody else is running around. At the time, I suffer from asthma, so everybody's enjoying sports and doing what they want to do. Where meanwhile, I'm just the overweight lad who's really struggling, really having bad times with asthma. And that's where, after speaking to parents, it actually came out is that I was in a position where when I was one, I was 1 stone, when I was two, I was 2 stone, and it carried on. And surely at this time, when I was 8 stone. And the question was what to do about it. Now, I was kind of semi-aware, and obviously we're speaking to the doctors were concerned, and what we wanted to do was just get the weight down. And I think that's where my problems kind of became a reality. How I felt about it was just simply, why am I so different? Why is that other people can just get on with life? They're not really that bothered. It's not a problem to them. And then as you get older, you approach your teens, we've still got a problem with weight. It's 13 stone. It's getting ridiculous. And, everybody starts courting. Everybody starts going out with each other. Everybody goes from friends to boyfriend and girlfriend. And everybody just wants to either have the dream of following something where it's physical, quite, doing sports, doing running, whatever it is that that person really enjoys and wants to benefit from and make a maximum point. But yet you're still the kid in my situation, and possibly yours, where that weight still won't come off. It still restricts you doing things. And the only thing what you seem to get is a lack of confidence. I'm not going to ask a girl out. I'm not going to join into the sports because I'm just going to make a fool of myself. And equally, the restrictions of actually doing things that you'll dream about. It could be just winning scoring a goal in a football game. That could be a personal dream, but yet you've kind of shy away from it dramatically because you just don't want to be picked for the team because you're overweight. The chances are is that you ain't going to score that goal. That every single other lad is just going to nick the ball off you anyway. So what's the point of embarrassing yourself? And that's when you're younger. And the biggest fear when you're younger is this condition going to carry on forever? Is there a way of stopping this? Trying different diets don't work. Trying to be more active doesn't work. And you can find yourself in a rut very, very quickly when you get your 20s or 30s. It sometimes happens is that the only alternative is surgery, which once again causes another fear. It really does feel like a no-win situation. And what makes it worse throughout your early life, your teens, your 20s, is that you're out and people will mimic you, people will still call you, they'll still have a dig about your weight, which is obviously an issue. It obviously that's people's motivation, and it equally causes such things like depression. But to other people, that doesn't really matter. You're just the guy who texted on the chin, or the girl that texted on the chin. You always have done so. it's just a bit of banter. But sometimes, is it?
Obesity in the younger population. Accepted causes. Lack of exercise. A poor fatty and sugary diet. Gluttony. Overlooked causes. Undetected medical condition. Parents overfeeding babies causing stomach stretching. Inherited DNA that determines overall body mass and body structure before being born. Unaccepted self-image leading to depression and comfort eating. Impacts of obesity in the younger population. Not feeling part of the community. Avoidance of relationships. Dreading participation in sports. Lifetime dreams abandoned due to confidence issues. Verbal victimization. Physical victimization. Exclusion from group activities. Undetected depression and/or anxiety. Fears. No diet will ever work. Will I be alone? Or settle for an unstable relationship for life? Personal health damage due to obesity over time. Medical treatments in teen life.
And when you get older, you've got very much the same situation, is that you reach your 50s and you start putting on a few pounds. You might have an office job and you're not as active as what you should be, or you're still continuing trying to do diets for the first time, or doing diets that used to work in the past, and then you find that they don't. And once again, you find yourself in a rut. But this time it seems to be not an image thing and not a confidence thing, but simply a health thing. A thing where if you don't change this, if you don't lose weight, which is really generally very difficult to do on diets, is that you'll be faced with certain cancers creeping in. You'll be faced with possible heart disease, heart attack, stroke, or you could even be faced with, general obesity death. Things like starting with pneumonia because there's extra fluid on your lungs, just because you're not as active as you used to be, and you can't be as active as you used to be because you're overweight. So that just simply becomes a fear of death, a fear of how long have we got left here, a fear of how long can we actually support a family. And it is a morbid thing, and this is not really spoke about. People's far better coming forward to say, haha, there's the fat, whatever. But, if you start saying, oh, well, I've got these problems and I'm really finding it difficult and I need counselling or I need help, but what I need really is something that works, you don't really hear those conversations. So, it's difficult.
Obesity in the older population. Accepted causes. Lack of exercise. Poor diet. Comfort eating. Diagnosed medical condition. Diagnosed mental health condition other than obesity. Medical treatments. Overlooked causes. Exclusion from the community. Loneliness. Depression or anxiety. Verbal victimization. Pressure in groups when attending dieting classes. Marriage or widow issues. Financial issues. Reduced body function leading to being less active. Impacts of obesity in the older population. Not feeling part of the community. Avoidance of relationships. Verbal victimization. Depression and/or anxiety. Fears. Adult weight reduction surgery. Weight reduction being difficult due to being psychologically damaged. Worry of dramatic weight loss due to illnesses such as cancer. Further weight gain causing heart disease, stroke and diabetes type 2 health conditions. Failing medical treatment for conditions that can be improved by weight reduction. Premature death.
So once again, I've been in this situation. I decided to do something different. We wrote the PowerPlan book. Only thing I can say, if this video relates to you, have a think about buying it. Have a sneak read on the internet. You can do that on Amazon. You can do that on our website. Just have a think about doing something different. Change your life regardless of age. In my situation now, I'm in my 50s. What's going to get me? More than likely heart. Still on heart tablets from my dad. cholesterol related, it's inherited, can't do anything about it. So losing weight will help that condition, even though, things like cancer scars and things, people just starting with cancer from nowhere really gets to you. I've had people in the family what's died of cancer. So when the first thing what happens is that you lose your weight. So you personally, I'm back into this situation. Do you lose weight, which you might need if you ever suffer from cancer? Or do you lose weight, which is going to help the heart condition, where you're already on tablets? And, my only conclusion at this moment in time is lose it because of the tablets and because of the heart.
General medical conclusion. Obesity is due to a poor lifestyle, gluttony and lack of exercise. Diet and exercise to be encouraged. Prescribe medication such as Orlistat, weight loss pill. Health trainer providing dietary advice and psychological support to help change the way you think about food and eating.
And, the only thing I can say is that if you're in this position, and certainly open up, talk about weight issues, talk about the way you're feeling because of weight.
Society support. Charity organizations to support severe obesity where it is not caused by a lack of self-control. Mind. Obesity UK. More than a number.
And when people do have a dig at you, even in your 50s, I had a guy even shouting over from the car the other day, just saying, "Oh, you're fat, get out the way," or whatever. Why are you driving? Some 18-year-old lad. He didn't mean any harm of it, just having a laugh in the car. To them, it's a bit of banter. To me, it's like, oh, well, we're back to childhood situation in your 50s, and where's your respect for people? Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. If you are suffering from this sort of thing, because even if you don't want to talk to anybody else, even just having a comment there, or a private email, perhaps we can have a chat, perhaps we can help. Think about looking at the book, and if not, at least you're not on your own. At least there's other people like me in exactly the same boat who also struggles. And, life is cruel. But with what we do on this channel, it always provides hope.
PowerPlan support. We provide a healthy, easy-to-do lifestyle change that avoids commercial diet principles, special dietary food, attending weight loss classes, medical obese treatments, high impact and excessive activity such as gyms, running, jogging and swimming. Instead, we provide 17 hard-to-break habits that encourages private weight loss at home, controlled daily calorie intake of food, eat your favorite meals by purchasing a better brand or simply making the meal at home, increase daily water intake, avoidance of processed and ultra-processed food, alternatives to deep-fried foods, encouragement to eat fat-burning meals and superfoods, discouragement to eat foods that are difficult for the body to digest, suppression of hunger pangs, low impact and relaxed instant exercise for 1 hour per day over 5 to 7 days. Goals that can easily be achieved and will improve your confidence and weight issues. Personal weight impact. Weight loss at around 2.63 pounds per week depending on the person. Slow weight gain. If the PowerPlan is stopped, an average person would expect to gain 0.63 pounds per week. This avoids yo-yo weight issues that occur when using a commercial diet. The benefits that we provide. General health vastly improves. Permanent weight loss while using the PowerPlan. An escape from diabetes type 2. Higher personal immunity. Higher resistance to cancer. Relief from IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Relief from asthma. Improved heart function by lowering cholesterol. Lowered blood pressure. Reduced depression and anxiety. Beautified skin and hair. Increased personal confidence.
What I'll be doing and what I'll be covering in the next few weeks is PowerPlan, doing it properly this time, which is good. Weeks 1 to 5, let's see how much weight we can lose, let's see what we're eating, and let's see what the outcome is. So, thank you for watching, and we will see you soon.
If you have enjoyed this video, then Please provide your support by liking this video and subscribing to this YouTube channel. If you are watching on Facebook, then please like and share this video with your family and friends. And as always, thank you for viewing.